Dog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics. SideX17 here, back with more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. The last time I saw me play, Yuri was still feeling worried about what happened after Sayuri was, trying to... I can't even explain it, honestly. There was a touching moment between the two. Like I said, I don't even know what to say about that. And I said at the end of my last recording I was going to do part 1 of the respect side story. I'm considering doing the whole thing, which is what I'm about to do. Time to dive in. Let's do it to it. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Due to the initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monika, Sayuri, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayuri has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayuri, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Which happens to be my favorite Doki. Finally. Natsuki.
Hi!
Sayuri tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Yeah, Yuri is shy still.
Are you here for the Literature Club? Yeah. Hey, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk.
Sayuri prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it.
Oh, and you can make you some tea.
Sayuri. Yuri looks up at Sayuri in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances up between everyone, then sits down next to Sayuri. Monika follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up. Decide that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all.
Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the big club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the Literature Club as a way for people to express themselves, through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that.
Kinda seem like how you did with MC, in a way.
Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayuri.
Yes, she does. Oh man. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles.
I'm Sayuri. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. Yeah. I'm an adult.
Oh man. Not how I expected this side story to start out. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room.
Oh, it's Yuri!
Sayuri lowers her voice.
She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea. I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry.
That makes sense considering that. I don't know.
Oh, pumpkin ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monika's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I think way too many I like Christmas. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's yours favorite?
Natsuki shrugs.
Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri.
It's Natsuki for you.
Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. Just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like the club to get into?
Oh boy. I wonder how they're gonna react to when she tells them.
Yeah, well, I guess, literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? Yeah, I like read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds like a great business. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing this,
Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk.
After all the deep and immense reading I've been doing, I really mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple.
I think you struck a nerve, Sayuri.
If you think that, you just don't understand the news. Nuisance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway. Oh my god, aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, isn't that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right?
Yeah, manga is literature, but I don't know how manga's gonna react to this one.
I mean, I guess if you consider the literature definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I just please join? I won't bother anyone. If I could just get my manga here and hang out at the school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. most of it crammed in my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay?
Natsuki stands up. You can tell by the way Monika was looking that she didn't really like what Natsuki had his lyric beliefs and everything.
That's a what? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out, Dad.
Now that I think about it, I wonder what the lockers of the Dokis look like. I don't think that's gonna be answered though, unfortunately. Anyway, Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping the tea.
I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. That seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no extra interest in literature, you know? And that's totally fine. But she said she would participate. But she said she would participate in club activities. Like this is some kind of obligation.
I know why. I know why Natsuki wants to be here and everything. Not just her manga. I think we all know why she's actually joining.
Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance.
Sayuri's right, Monika.
Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe we should take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayuri? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No. Your pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm ready to cooperate.
Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door.
What is that?
Sayuri stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it.
Yeah, thank you.
Carrying 3 boxes is what is presumably manga. Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can.
That's quite a collection.
Sayuri giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies,
There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them.
Monika anxiously glances between Sayuri and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed.
Why am I so nervous?
Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki says she wasn't going to bother anyone. So why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monika thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. That's where she keeps the manga collection. Natsuki forces one in return.
Need help? No, I got it.
Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork.
You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we can keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient.
Maybe that's how they got up there to put that one time and everything. Which led to that closet chaos scene between her and MC.
Yeah, but
Monika signs.
the teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here. And I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So?
Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room.
Good afternoon!
Oh, Sayuri. Sayuri spins into the club room.
Oh, I see someone to the kid, man. Yeah! Cause I hear this!
Sayuri brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic.
If that's somebody you got a cookie. Woo! That's so pretty!
As Sayuri trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye.
Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I said I want my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boom!
Oh man. Defeated, Sayuri unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding.
Well, everyone's here now.
Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively.
Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone?
I agree.
Okay, so I have some ideas on my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, we've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe you could give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that.
Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Yeah. Natsuki and Yuri are like polar opposites in DDLC, if you think about it. Can't understand that. Anyway.
Maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we'll vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, Did you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Saya's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but...
Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything?
Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear, I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but just...
Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Oh boy.
Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room.
Oh no!
Sari runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down onto a desk.
Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way.
Hey, you're talking about my favorite Doki, Monika. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away.
She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so she doesn't have to participate. How did she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri?
I'm not good at these things. Monika signs.
Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Isn't that ironic after what you... I don't know. Anyway.
I don't want to hurt anyone. But I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature. Or at least develop it. So, maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all.
Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything.
You can't. Sorry. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you.
It does.
It does? How?
Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed.
Oh. Well, great. I've just ruined the whole club then.
That's not an accurate conclusion to make.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration. And I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me.
Like between a rock and a hard place, huh, Monika?
Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most?
I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. Hey! Stop! That's my favorite Doki you're talking about, Yuri. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as Monika has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely adept to you. Yuri, you better watch what you say.
Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here?
Do you not feel the same way?
You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well...
Recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in.
You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that.
With a sign, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves.
It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
Monika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, expecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Been wondering if that's Sailor Moon or Tokyo Mew Mew. I think it's more towards Sailor Moon, honestly.
Yeah, I mean...
Assumed by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book.
This sucks! Why is Monika such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monika's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So why am I mean to Monika? Why can't just one person accept that, instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you.
Natsuki signs.
I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you want to convince her to back off, that would sadly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president. Or at least I think I am. I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club?
Oh boy.
Well,
Natsuki hesitates.
it's kind of dumb. Don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika.
I know where this is going. At least I think I do.
I promise.
Natsuki signs.
to me all the time. I can't join any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the signs of the Lucha Club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently.
Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe out of her shoe against the wall. Kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall.
Oh, and I like running too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I did just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into right, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing.
The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayuri understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome.
You just have to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club's. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this. I promise.
It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time.
Where could she be?
Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. Oh. Monika is feeling bad about how she treated Natsuki. Well, you should. You may be number 2 among the Dokis, Monika, but Natsuki is still best girl. Yeah, I said, don't at me. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd.
Oh gosh.
Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Hello. This is interesting. Oh, yeah. Did you end up joining the Lucha Club or what?
Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I?
Ha! I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club.
I told you, I don't want to join that stupid club!
Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Uh-oh. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you.
Shut up! Just let me do my thing!
I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the Lucha Club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy.
That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of that by now?
I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder how far you've come since then. Not to mention you could have done it without us. That gives us a pass the joke about?
Yeah, sure.
They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself.
What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them. After the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right.
Man. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something that she seems to be doing rather often lately.
Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go exactly my way.
Yuri looks up from her book.
It's like the Literature Club is a place where you can get to express yourself, unless it's a way I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. But I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind.
No. I enjoy listening.
Really? Why?
Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice.
Oh, well, okay, I guess. I'll just continue then.
Yuri nods.
Yeah. Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Tell her to grow up and stuff like that. And the Literature Club would help her grow out of manga. It just made me so mad, just let her enjoy it. Just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had done that though, and when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club.
You did?
Yeah, I remember fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayuri jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayuri handle it instead. And now, I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time.
Man. Monika really messed up big time, but at least she's admitting it. Monika shakes her head.
I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. I just can't picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her show her passion of a little. I'm so angry that her friends would treat her like that. I'm going to get them back for it.
What? Get them back?
Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the Literature Club that Natsuki wants, not the one they want.
Suddenly, Sayuri busts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a real stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her.
election. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened. And probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh!
I guess whatever you had planned to talk to Monika about was out the window, Sayuri.
Yay! I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayuri. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again.
Oh, Sayuri.
So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayuri, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see.
Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Exactly.
Okay. Do you think we can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything. But thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener.
Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile.
Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to be with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? I got a down here.
Sayuri picks up a manga that was resting on the adjacent desk.
Oh, that's... Natsuki probably just left it out by accident.
I don't think so. It seemed to kind of read it before part 1 ended.
But I thought she has to come to the club.
Actually, Monika's been... Are you serious, Monika? You had to do it now. You had to do it now. Even in the side stories. Even in the freaking side stories. Why must you insist on that pose of yours? It's like I said. You're hiding something when you do that. Feels like it though. I thought she wasn't gonna do it, but she had to sneak that one in. Just wondering what Benny's reaction was to it. What blood chunk? I don't know, but anyway.
Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was just using this classroom. Then, okay.
Monika smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the club room. You really had to do that, didn't you, Monika?
I really should have left that out.
You think?
If Serenity catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would really get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I can borrow from the music room.
What does she want with a keyboard? The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive.
I'm so worried. Do you think Sayuri's going to be able to bring Natsuki?
Yes.
How do you know?
Well, she's Sayuri.
You know, You're right.
Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayuri marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room.
Right here. Welcome back.
Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayuri picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination wasn't enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with their own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect, which is actually the names of the side stories. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present.
Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is started. We have an activity planned for today.
Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes, "Manga" in big letters.
Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga! Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just...
Monika shakes her head.
Natsuki!
This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. True.
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, bud. I know you're only doing this because Sayuri told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned all this by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think you deserve it.
Sorry.
I think you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay?
Natsuki looks away and hesitates.
But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into.
Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. Stop. Can you not do that, Monika? Stop doing that.
If you like it, then it's not them. Oh, except for me. Sayuri, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admit that it's literature after all.
Exactly. Manga is literature. Natsuki stands up.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to be... I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga. So I hope you're ready.
A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out.
Natsuki, are you in a hurry home? Are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes. Sure. What is it? It's not here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you see.
Whoa! Hello! So this is the music room. That's a new background. Wow. Interesting. Anyway.
You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayuri, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. She cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself, more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really told me a lot about myself. Like, things that was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on! You can't mean that! I didn't even do anything! I just, like, bought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. With the expression that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. And I'm being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself. I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am.
As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others?
I can only wish I was strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I realized that I started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else.
Monika takes a breath.
The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You?
Uh-oh.
What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you. Of all people, you're reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just looked through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in the Lucha Club. One of the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. just volume one. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all about your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in the Lucha Club. She also plays piano. It's just weird, because I always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wished I was. If I just did what I wanted, instead of always second-guessing myself.
Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Whoa! That's another CG. Another CG with Monika, but we got another CG with Natsuki. Honestly, like I said, my two favorite Dokis at the same time. It's really cool. Reminds me of something for some reason. I can't quite figure it out. Anyway.
I just feel like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts I would impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentally is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Shared experiences allow us to share emotions. I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I would never have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet. Like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah.
Huh? What's this? Is this all the moments that happened during the three side stories? Trust, understanding, respect. I'll say Yuri. Their confrontation, the first of many arguments. Okay, I was wondering if it was gonna end right there, but there's more.
That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? I'm like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so... Yeah.
So maybe that's why Natsuki didn't ask about the whole thing about the piano when Monika came in late the first time in the main story. Interesting. Anyway.
Yeah. It's called My Song, You Know. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped me shape the club into what it is. I would never change that.
You sure about that?
Well, I think that's really thoughtful. Kind of flattering. I kind of felt like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature.
Well, 50-50 from me anyway.
If you get my stubborn butt to apologize.
Sorry.
If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right.
Oh boy.
It's fine. I'll pass it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room, you can't admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The class is all yours. I'll tell you what. I'm bringing a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, yes, see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed.
The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. And that concludes the side stories with Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Hedgehog Maniacs. That last line was said the next club meeting ended up being a tasty one. That's where MC joined. Wow. I can't even believe what transpired in that one. I did say that I was going to do the first part only of respect, but after I got done with my last recording, which was the second part of understanding, I kind of decided to do that whole thing in one, because, I don't know. I really enjoy the side stories, honestly. The next time you see me play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, I will be continuing Yuri's route in the main game. But for now, Sonic17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think down below. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you can also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monika!